Alright, we're back. I don't know if it's going to be any better because I wanted to turn down some of the settings on my streaming software, but the resolution's already at 1280 by 720, which I feel like is pretty low already. So it's scaled down from this 1920 to 1080. But I did try increasing the FPS, so I increased the streaming software FPS from 30 to 60, so I don't know if that's going to make a difference. And then I'm also going to try increasing the FPS of my in-game settings as well. Hey, welcome back. And then I try to turn down a lot of the other settings that I don't really need. So I put the render resolution really low, turned off a bunch of settings, and put a lot of the kind of extraneous settings to lowest. So hopefully that'll help the performance a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm bottlenecked by my hardware. We'll see. It could also be a Nahida problem, because I know Nahida, her skill makes things lag really badly a lot of times. I'm gonna wait a little bit for people to come back in, and then I'll start the second chamber. Hey, welcome back, Yvonne. I'm assuming if I'm just like standing or just walking around, it doesn't lag too much, right? Hopefully. I'm guessing that it just starts to stutter when I get into combat and there's more animations, right? If it is stuttering even while I'm like doing nothing, then that could be an issue with my internet connection then. Can you try Aggravate Kaching for the first half? It's really good and it'll free up a lot of meta units for second half. Yeah, give that a shot. Does Aggravate Kaching beat the Lao Trolls quickly enough? Because their shield is cryo? That lagged pretty hard. Oh, I see. Oh god. Huh. That's really weird, actually. Is your OBS doing automatic? I'm not sure what that means. What I changed is increasing the frame rate on my OBS, and then I decreased a lot of the graphic settings in-game, hoping that would give me more FPS on the output, and then reserve some of my resources in the game. Turn off all bloom and fog. Okay. Bloom is already off. Volumetric fog is also off. And yeah, as you can see, most of my graphic settings are already like off or on the lowest. Render resolution is also really low. I'm using manual settings, so I have it so that the stream output is scaled down to 1280 by 720 resolution, and my in-game is 920 by 1080. So then it's scaled down to one size smaller. Should VSync be off? I can try that too. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's my internet packets or packet loss over my internet connection. Wait, where's VSync? Oh, there it is. I can try turning VSync off. Might just be a PC specs thing, not really suited. i5 10400 not really suited for content creation. i5 13, I see. So we're, what is that, like 3 generations behind, I guess? Assuming the first 2 digits is kind of like the generation number, right? Yeah, I might just have to get a new PC. What if I go down to 1600 by 1200? You mean in the game? Let me rescale that in the... Oh wait, that's not the same. That's not the right resolution though. Let me... I guess I can go like this. So then forcing scaling down is also a process. I've never forced OBS downwards when I started streaming a few years ago. Oh, interesting. Okay. I can try that. So I can try running... But wow, this screen is actually so small now. I'm not used to running the game, so... on such a small screen. And I can change the FPS to 30, or in-game FPS to 30. This looks so weird though, because now my game window is so much smaller than everything else. I can barely see the game itself. Turn down. I don't even know what it does. Okay. I'll turn that one down. Yeah, so we're just gonna turn everything down, I guess, and then see if that helps. I'll also try what Ironhead had said. Try to make the OBS resolution match my game resolution. Yeah, because before I was scaling down from 1920 down to 1280. But maybe if I use the same resolution, or if my OBS resolution matches the game resolution so that it doesn't have to scale down, then maybe it won't be as bad. There's a shine effect. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, we're gonna try walking around again. Let me know if it's better or still stuttering. I play with these settings every day. So I'm just gonna run around the arena a bit before I start. See if it's any better. Feels like seeing my actual settings. And thank you everybody for taking the time to go through my settings with me and troubleshoot this. I know a lot of people who are watching probably aren't very interested in this, but hopefully this will pay off in the future when we're streaming. Same shine as Mona's. Lag, stutters a lot. Ah, jeez. I don't think anything changed. Oh man. Yeah, that's really bad news. Maybe it really is just a combination of my PC hardware or PC specs and then internet connection. Oh man. Is the internet from the PC wired or wireless? It's wireless. That's probably a big issue actually, because my router is actually on the floor above me because I'm playing from the basement, and then I have a Wi-Fi connection connecting me. So if it were wired like straight through the Ethernet, then that would probably be a lot better. Ooh, that was close. Also make sure Windows isn't updating in the background. Okay, that's good to know too. Your internet might need power cycling. Get your ISP to refresh your IP. Oh, I could try that actually. I can refresh my IP address manually, so I can try doing that. No, not wireless. Yeah. Unless I move my PC out to my living room or like my kitchen, I don't think we're going to be getting a wired connection anytime soon. My friend actually got me a 100-foot long Ethernet cable to connect straight from my router upstairs down to my basement and into my room. So I might try doing that, but my wife isn't going to be very happy about that because we're going to have a wire just running through the home. So one day I'll convince her to try it. Frames impact. Drill hole into basement to run a LAN cable. All good ideas. All good ideas, everybody. Thank you. Yeah, I've never had a problem with like internet connection in the game itself. Like my ping is always fine. I don't ever like lag out or anything like that. I don't experience any latency. So I didn't think it was, or I thought my internet was like fast enough, but I guess streaming is a completely different beast compared to just playing a game. Because there's a lot more data being transferred over the wire when I'm streaming, so the throughput just might not be enough. Feels like 10 FPS. Oof. Oh no, Shincho! I'm sorry. Try lowering the stream quality too. Maybe just connect it for the streams. Yeah, I could try that too. If the game isn't lagging on Gio's end but ours, it's most likely the internet connection. I tried streaming in PS5 before. It runs 5 for me. My friends see it lagging. Oh, okay. Duct tape can only 30 yards of LAN cable. At worst, full reboot PC. Might have to change the bit rate. Have you tried streaming on a different platform? What is the stream resolution coming out for you guys right now? Is it like 720p? Or is it less than that? The stuttering is even worse than 10 minutes ago. Oh, okay. So whatever I changed actually made it worse. Okay. And the main thing that I changed on OBS is that I increased the frame rates. So I'm assuming it's like trying to keep up with the frame rate that I've configured, but then it's not actually don't have enough processing power to handle that. Alright, the next time I die or reset, I'm gonna change my settings one more time. We'll go back to the slightly less worse stuttering from before. 720 max, okay. My auto setting is 720 for YouTube, 60 FPS. We only need 30 FPS. Okay, then I'll turn it back down to 30 FPS, and then should I try going down to 480p, or is that going to be way too like pixelated? Are you guys okay with 480p streaming? And for mobile, even 480p is enough. Okay. Yeah, maybe I will try 480p and see if... Obviously, for people who are on a monitor, or like a larger monitor, it's going to look terrible. But, I guess that's better than having stuttering streams, right? Hopefully. $720, 30 FPS is fine. Okay. So after this reset, I'm gonna stop the stream again, or if I die or clear, whichever one comes first, I guess. I'm gonna stop the stream again, and then I'll try cycling my IP address, renew my IP address to oh my god, my cookie died again. I watch memes in 144p, so it'll be good. As long as it doesn't lag. Okay, sounds good. I will be back again. This time it's going to take a little longer, because I'm going to cycle my IP address, which means I have to disconnect and reconnect my internet. Anything is better than the torture we're going through. I'm so sorry. Alright, I'll see you guys in like 5 minutes. Hang tight. Thanks again, everybody.